बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। इल्म इज़ाफ़े की दुआ। रब्बी ज़िदनी इल्मा, ए मेरे रब मेरे इल्म में इज़ाफ़ा फरमा, आमीन। बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। रब्बि इश्रह ली सदरी वयस्सिर ली अमरी। अस्सलामु अलैकुम class 7. How are you all? I hope you'll be safe and sound at your home. Okay, so today I am with the exercise, the question answers exercise of the chapter The Light in the Night, as we have already discussed and I have already explained the chapter to you well. So now let's do the question answer. Okay, I'm going to make you mark the questions, all the answers in the book, and then you're going to write it on your own. Okay, so let's start. Number 1, answer the following questions. Before street lamps were introduced, what did the people do on cloudless moonlit nights, and what did they need to wait for these weather conditions? Now this part has further 2 parts. So the first answer is before street. Take the answer right from the question. The half answer will be starting from the question. Before street lamps were introduced, the people, then come to page number 8. The people would take advantage of the moonlight and go out to socialize. Till here. Till here is the first part of the question number 8. The other part is, what did they need to wait for these weather conditions? Okay, the answer is they need to wait for those weather conditions, because when you are replying the questions, when you reply the questions, it will become the indirect speech. These questions are in the direct speech form, and when we are going to answer this it will become the indirect. See the way these become those. Wait for those weather conditions because this is the answer for your convenience. If there would not be light, there would be dark for which they could be attacked or robbed. I am pausing here for a few seconds. Okay, first part A. The next half answer is, if there would not be moonlight, there would be dark outside for which they could be attacked or robbed. Alright, okay, now let's come to B part. Before street lamps were introduced, the dangers that people faced when they went out at night were, what were the dangers? So the answer is, start the answer from your question. Before street lamps were introduced, the dangers that people faced when they went out at night were that, again come to page number 8. Were that they, again start with they, you become they, since it's an indirect speech. They could trip, fall and injure themselves, not yourself, because yourself become themselves in the indirect speech. Or if they, you become they, likewise as yourself become themselves, you will also become they. Or they fell in the river, they could drown. Till here is the answer of part B. Okay, remember this is indirect speech. When you're answering the question, it will become the indirect speech. So the you become they, right? Okay, let's come to the next question. Part C, D. Who were link boys and what did they do? Okay, now this is a question. I'm just going to tell you the paragraph. Where can you find the answer? And you have to write it on your own, right? So who were the link boys and what did they do? Come to page number 8. So this is a which paragraph? Second paragraph. So in second paragraph, in this paragraph you're going to find the answer for C, that who were link boys and what were the duties, right? In the D, what did the work of a lamplighter involve? I mean, what a lamplighter used to do. So the very next paragraph to it, third paragraph, this is the paragraph you are going to get the answer from this paragraph for the part D, right? So go through it carefully and precisely write this answer in your own words. Okay, come to E. Roughly how many gas lamps are there in London? It's very easy. Roughly 100 lamps are London today. Okay, next question is, so next question is F. How many people are employed to light these lamps today? So the answer is over here. 5 people are employed to light these lamps today. Next is, what were some of the unpleasant aspects of the early oil lamps? The answer is, some of the unpleasant aspects of early oil lamps were, come to page number 9. Here, that the oil that gave off an unpleasant smell and often dripped. This is the answer, right? Okay. Next we have number 8. What were dangerous about the gas lamps that were introduced were in the 1800s? Now the answer to part number 8 is right here. Gas lamps were better than oil lamps in each ways, although a big issue with them was that every now and again one would blow up. ठीक है, ये आपको प्रॉब्लम याद है कि ये फट जाता था कभी, तो ये इसकी प्रॉब्लम है. तो दिस इज द आंसर फॉर एज पार्ट. Okay, come to the I part. What powers modern city electric lamp? It's very easy, electricity. Okay, next question. What did the German tourists in London say was the effect of the street lamps? The answer, begin the answer right from the question. The German tourists in London say was the effect of the street lamps was that, come to page number 10, was that the lamps are become again, since this is an indirect narration, indirectly आप बता रहे हैं, direct बात नहीं कर रहे, so this becomes indirect narration. Are become were, that the lamps were so near each other that even on the most ordinary and common nights, the city has become had the appearance of a festive illumination. So this is the answer to the J part. Last, how did the introduction of gas lamps change the work of a lamp lighter? Now again switch to page number 10. The gas lamps, okay, here's the answer. The gas lamps were used much quicker. What was the question? The question was, how did the introduction of gas lamps change the work of a lamp lighter? The introduction of a gas lamp changed the work of a lamp lighter as the gas lamps were much quicker to light and did not require a lot of work like the oil lamps, such as changing the smelly oil and replacing and trimming wicks. So here comes the end to the exercise, and we have done both the exercise questions answers, part 1 and part 2. Hope you must have understood. So do write in your notebooks, and still if there's any problem, do let me know and comment below if there is any problem and you need me to explain anything else. So till the next lecture, take care. Allah Hafiz.